moments away as the drama awaits from Atlanta, Georgia. The Jazz taking on the Hawks. For the Utah Jazz, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Hawks, Jazz, coming up next on 2K Sports. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Trae Young taking motivation from his skeptics, saying, I've had people doubt me and my ability all of my career and all of my life. That's what drives and fuels me. So if I didn't have those people to motivate me, I don't think I'd be where I am today. Guys, he is on a mission.
Well, a lot to prove, Allie. Thank you. So here are the Jazz starting 5. And for Atlanta, well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
So Atlanta will get first possession. Here's Maravich. Here's Fresh. That one doesn't drop. And Utah will come the other way. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What to do next? What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
And he knocks down the first one. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Fresh. Checked by Mitchell. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Mitchell, coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers. No good with a jumper from the wing. Here's Fresh, and he drops it in from the low post.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Mitchell, and he converts the layup.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Here's Fresh, coming off a 31-point game against Milwaukee.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Malone can't get it to go.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Danley grabs a miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Stockton's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's intercepted. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And Utah has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Malone. Nails the wide open jumper.
And hitting mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Danley grabs a miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Stockton. Inside, Eden. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. He's made a huge difference in their production. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the Jazz call time here. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
At 32 left in the first of the game. Stockton's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Fresh. Give him 8 points now. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Stockton. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Griffith. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Fresh. 10 points for him.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Utah trailing here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kirilenko. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Stockton. From downtown. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Fresh. Too high. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first. Team's first. At the line for your Hawks. Fresh. At the line for 2.
And he dropped the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Here we go, fans.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now. Take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the floor for Utah, going in the second. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
No good on that one. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. You would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Here's Griffith. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Eden. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
What about all of his blocks? I mean, he intimidated shooters all game long. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
4-3. Fresh. That one's good. He's got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Eden. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Fresh. He's got 17. Oh, he tried to double clutch on that dunk and couldn't get it down. To the left side wing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Eden. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Murray against Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Griffith. They get it again. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Hawks leading. And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. High arcing shot. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The Jazz shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Timeout called the Jazz.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter.
And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there.
Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers come. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Utah. 4-point game. Pass to Danley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Danley. Here's Eden. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's Maravich. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Here's Wilkins. Six on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Rounded by Stockton. Utah trailing here. Pass to Malone. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Maravich. He has 7. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
At the line for your Hawks. Fresh. 1 shot.
Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Pass to Danley. Here's Stockton. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Now here's Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Maravich. Here's Fresh. He's got 22 from deep 3-point range.
Atlanta foul. Dikembe Mutombo.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Danley. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. The ball's loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Stockton. And rejected. And they get it back. Pass to Danley. Here's he. Tries again. Malone can't get it to go.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
His second. Team second. At the line for Atlanta, Bob Pettit taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Hawks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Fresh. Here's Wilkins. Six to shoot. Here's Fresh. Check by Mitchell. Three-pointer. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And for Utah, fires the three. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And for Atlanta, here's Maravich. Another three for Atlanta.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they'd love it if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Danley. Here's Stockton. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Malone. It's tipped. And he recovers it. There's the triple. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Fresh. Check by Mitchell. Here's Fresh. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to run it in. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Mitchell. Going inside. Lets it go from 14. Count it.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Maravich. Got a piece of it. Here's Fresh. To the middle. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Fresh. Shot clock at 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built with his offense.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Man, your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Malone. Pass to Eden. And here's Mitchell.
Atlanta foul. Fresh. His first. Team's first.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Danley. No good. A bit long that time.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
Pass to Fresh. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
This one all but in the record books. They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Fresh.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Out to the wing. Here's Fresh. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team first. At the line for your Hawks. Fresh. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Williams up top. Takes the 3. Can't get it to fall. So see the Hawks taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Make sure to get home safe.
Well, now, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.